morning, guys. Another beautiful day in Navarre Beach, Florida. Let's see what we can catch offshore in the kayak today. Alright, first drop of the day here. I'm going to get one of these dead cigar minnows rigged up on a 7/0 circle hook on 80-pound leader. Alright, first drop of the day here. We're over the super reef right now. Let's send the cigar minnow on down. We've got quite the drift going here this morning. We're drifting like 1.5 miles to 2 miles an hour. Pretty strong north wind. Let's see if we can pick something up. I'm on. First fish of the night. Doesn't feel like a giant. We are on. Come on. Let's horse him up here, get him out of that structure. All right, what do we got? All right, target species, that is a little red snapper. We're gonna put him back, even though he would probably just keep. Looking for something maybe a little bit bigger than that. There we go. All right, guys, first fish of the night there, just a little red snapper. He'd probably just keep. He's maybe like 16.5 or 17 inches, but I wanna see if we can get the hook out of him. Somehow he gut hooked a circle, so I might end up having to keep this little dinker. I'm hoping not. I really don't want to have to keep this one, so rather than rip the hook out of him, it's usually better to just go ahead and cut that off. We'll put a new hook on. There's one last look at that fish there. He's bleeding a little bit, so let's get him back in the water and see if he'll go. No, don't do that. I don't want to keep you. All right, well, I guess that's going to be our first keeper fish of the night. He's definitely legal. He's not big at all, but yeah, unfortunately, I don't think he's going to go. He's got that hook all the way down in his gills. He was just sitting down there on the bottom with it before I realized he was there, unfortunately, so that's all right. Get a lot of you guys asking how we figure out the drift and stuff out here, so let me show you guys this. So this is the mark that I'm fishing here right now. This is the super reef, and you can see this is the track where we came in from the beach, and then all these tracks here from where I've been drifting back. So usually what I'll do is I'll just use that GPS on my fish finder, find the reef I'm looking for, and then I'll just do a few drifts backwards until I create some of these lines, and that tells me, with that being due north, we're drifting in almost a southeast direction. So then basically that tells me that I just need to pedal northwest and try to match the current speed, which right now is, again, about 1.5 miles an hour. And there we've got the structure coming into view on the down imaging. So usually the move here is I pedal up a little bit past the structure onto the up current side. I'll go ahead and drop that bait, especially if you have a lot of current and the drift is really bad, because by the time that bait gets to the bottom, you're going to be drifted back off the structure. Oh, there's a fish. There he is. There's a fish. Yep. Another small one, it feels like. Let's just horse him up. We're trying to weed through these dang small ones. There's too many of these guys. We might just move to a different reef. See if we can find the big ones. All right, there we go, guys. Another small snapper. He's like slightly bigger than that first one. Definitely a keeper, but we're gonna put that one back. Luckily, he just got lip hooked here, so we can easily release him. All right, what I'm gonna do, because I feel like there's a lot of fish here, a lot of feeding fish right now, I think we're gonna burn through this bait pretty fast. I am getting a lot of short strikes too, so when that starts happening, usually the first thing that I'll try is I'll start doing half baits. Hook that right through the top of the head, make sure that barb's exposed so you get a good hook set. By doing half baits like that, you can kind of eliminate that short strike because they're forced to eat the part that has the hook in it. There's a bite. Got him. A little bit better of a fish here. A little bit better. Go on. Get him up. Get him up. Come on. A little bit better of a fish here. He's pulling a little bit of drag out. Oh yeah, that's a good one. All right, there we go, guys. Third red snapper of the day there. That one is considerably bigger. He's definitely over 20. I think we are going to put that one back, though, because I think that we can do better out here this morning. Awesome fish, though. I love catching these fish. Hard fighting, even at this size. Pull a little bit of drag. A lot of fun, especially out here early in the morning like this. Give him a minute here till he starts kicking a little bit better. There he goes. It'd be kind of a tough call putting one like that back because he's like really nice size, perfect eating size fish. So it's like, do I think that we can do better or should I just keep this one? I think today we could probably do better though. The bite's pretty good. It's like pretty much every drop we're getting picked up. So let's see if we can find a little bit bigger one than that. Let's see if we can pick up a little bit better one here. I'm looking for that mid 20s. I want like 24, 25. Throw them in the cooler, but if we get a couple more that are like 20 to 22, I might just end up keeping one. We'll see what happens. There's one. Okay, there we go. That's the fish that we want right there. That's the fish that we want right there. Don't pull that drag. Yeah, that's the one that we want. At least I think, unless he's all talk. I think that's the one that we're gonna put in the bag. It's coming up pretty good now. I'm hoping this isn't a grouper. Come on. Got that drag locked pretty tight, just winching him up here. What was that? It's not that much bigger than that last one. Better hook set on that one. Got him right in the corner of the mouth where it's supposed to be there. There we go. All right, guys, there we go. Another beautiful red snapper. I think that one's just a hair bigger than that last one. And to be honest with you guys, I think we're gonna throw this one in the box. That one there, he's probably like 21 or 22. There's plenty of meat on that fish. Nice eater size. So we're just gonna eliminate the stress for the day, throw them in the box to make that limit. And then we're just gonna fun fish out here on the reefs, see what else we can catch. Nice. Yeah, let's go ahead and bleed you. You're a nice fish. We're gonna bring you home for dinner. All right, limit complete, boys. I'm gonna make a quick little switch here. Chris has picked up 2 mingos off of this little grouper box. It's over here behind me. So I've got a chicken rig tied up with 30-pound fluorocarbon leader. What I'm gonna do though is I'm going to cut a couple cigar minnow chunks and I'm just gonna get these hooked. Let's drop that down real quick and see if maybe we can pick up a mingo. There's one. Let's see if it's what we want. Even if this is a ruby red lip though, we're gonna be fine with that because we can use him. What do we got? Oh, sick. It is a mingo. Nice mingo. Nice mingo right there. Sick. I love when it works out like that. That's exactly what I wanted. Right in the corner of the mouth there. On these chicken rigs, I like using these small hooks. This particular one here is a size number 2. The smaller hooks are perfect for smaller species down there, like these mingos, lane snapper, triggerfish, things like that. But that's awesome. That worked out. That's another species of snapper that we are able to keep, and that's a nice size one. Decent little football. These only have to be 10 inches, and he's way over that. Always clip those gills so they bleed out, and you'll get nice clean meat. Cleaning process is also a little bit less messy too. In the box he goes. Beautiful sunrise coming up over here behind us out there over the beach today. There's one. Now if I get a decent size ruby, can use him as a live bait too and potentially pick up a very large snapper doing that. Let's see what we got here though. It's gonna be either a ruby or a mingo. It's a mingo. Nope, it's a tiny red. Dang it. Morning, Junior. I'm hoping that we can hook at least one more like good fish to pull some drag here for us. I'd like to get a ruby or something to put on.
Can you throw that other one back?
Oh God, there's one. This one doesn't really feel too big at all. This feels kind of similar size to the couple small ones we got this morning. Come on, get up here. At least let me see what he is. Yeah, that's what I thought. Just a barely legal red snapper, nothing giant. Actually, he probably wouldn't even quite be legal. Just a little guy again. All right, went ahead and just cut that hook because I don't want that fish to die. I think he's a little bit too small to keep, and we're limited anyway, so. All right, guys, we're making a little bit of a move here. The reefs that we were fishing, we did pretty good on until the sun came up, and now we're just getting a bunch of small stuff. So we're heading to a new patch. We're gonna try fishing some different structure. I don't fish this one too much, but there's some really good looking stuff that we can try. So let's see if we can go pick up at least one more good snapper. All right, just got to the new reef here. I'm gonna try dropping down the heavy rig first. There's actually like a ton of life on this one. This is another one of those super reefs. It's like 16 feet tall off the bottom. Getting a lot of really good marks high in the water column. A lot of those are probably triggerfish, but a lot are probably snapper too. Holy there we go. Get Nate. Get Nate. Get it? There he is. Good one. Good one. Good one. Good one. No, no. No. I think I'm in the reef. Yeah. Dang it. Yeah, they're biting good on this one. Okay, third time's a charm. At least I didn't lose my rig that time. I think I got my microphone working again, so hopefully you guys are hearing good audio now. There he is. It's not very big. Get up here. Get him out of that dang reef before he gets me, though. Before something gets him. This is tiny, whatever this is. Another dinker red. Dang, dude. These small snapper keep choking my hooks. It's because they're so small I don't feel them on this heavy rod until they got it in their dang belly. So we're gonna cut that one free and tie up yet another hook. All right, Levi just landed a really nice snapper. Chris is hooked up on the jig here. This reef is definitely producing a lot better than the ones that we were fishing previously. They're not really getting small strikes on this one. It's like all the strikes we're getting are good fish, it seems. I said it's ahead of me just slightly. Oh, damn. There we go. Just another little fish. It doesn't feel super big, which seems to be the trend today. Just sitting there with it in his mouth. Hey, man. Just want the big one. Where's the big one? Big one's down there with all my baits in his mouth. Aha. Just as I suspected. Dude, I swear if these dang snapper do not stop swallowing my hooks. Oh, there we go. Sweet. All right, another little baby red snapper there. Let's let him go home. See you later. Great fish. Might be a little bit more of a decent one here. Come on. Ain't gonna be that big. Got him up out of the reef though. Let's see what he is. Let's see what he is. Another red snapper. That one there is like a small end of the keeper size, a little bit bigger than the dinks we've been getting, but not the giant that I'm looking for. At least that one didn't swallow the dang hook. Nice fat little red snapper there. These guys are such pretty fish. The red colors on them are amazing, and it's cool because they really vary with their colors too. Like this one still has like some kind of faint stripes. They're kind of hard to see, but some of these fish will have these lighter bars that run down the side. This really dark back, and some of them will be almost more of like the silvery red all over them. Hoping to get a little bit bigger one, but at least we're catching fish. The bite is not bad out here today. See you later. Now this patch here that we're fishing does have another super reef right over here in front of me, maybe like 200 feet from that one that we were fishing a second ago. Come in and check this one out. I haven't dropped on this one yet, so I'm curious to see what it looks like. Okay, here it is right here. Definitely fishy. Let's give it a shot. Why not? Got something here. Again, it doesn't feel very big. Just wearing out the dinks today. At least the bite's good, but come on, man. I don't know how many of these small guys I'm even gonna put in the video. What is that? That might be something different. What is that? Or is it a red? Oh no, that's a red grouper. Is it? Oh, that's a mangrove. Okay. Just kidding. Just kidding. Nice. Just got a mangrove. Yes. Nice mangrove. He's not a giant like some of the ones I've caught in the previous couple videos, but that's a nice mangrove. Well, I guess I spoke too soon on that one. Misidentified the strike. Felt like another little dink red snapper the way he just kind of like sat there with it. Solid mangrove snapper here though. Nice. Another species that we can put in the box. Dead bait during the daytime too. That's kind of cool. Didn't really have a great hook set on that fish either. I'm surprised that we got him up. Sweet, nice mangrove there, guys. There is a snapper aggregate of the total amount of snapper species you're allowed to catch. Most of these ones that we have here are included in that aggregate. So I've got the 2 red snapper limit. We've got a nice mangrove now, and then we do have that mingo in the box. I don't think the mingos actually go towards the aggregate. I'm gonna have to check on that, but yeah, really nice little mangrove there. Get that guy bled out. Another species in the box there. Let's drop another bait here, see if we can pick up something else. It's nice to know there's mangroves down there. And to be honest with you guys, when you're out here getting short strikes on dead bait, a lot of times it is mangroves. They're really hard to hook during the daytime. At night, when they can't see as well, they're a little bit easier to get on dead bait because they'll usually just smash the whole thing. But if they see that hook, they'll eat like right behind the hook. It'll just leave the head. There's one. Yeah. Come on. Is he still here? What is going on? He's still there. He felt huge at first, and now he's just coming up. Is this a grouper? Maybe a red grouper? I don't know. Feels like it. Oh no, it's another mangrove. We'll take that. I think there's a lot of them down there. I think that's what keeps short striking me. There we go. Nice mangrove. Second one of those today. We'll take a mangrove. Okay, so that was the answer. I cut my bait in half because it kept getting short struck, and I got him that time. Yeah, we'll take a mango. Heck yeah. There we go, got that back. Here we go, guys. Another really nice mangrove snapper, a little bit smaller there, but these guys eat so good, so he is definitely going in the box. So awesome having the opportunity to come out here and catch fish like this. Got about 6 of these cigar minnows left. Let me try that again. That worked out pretty well. I'm gonna take this one in half here. Unfortunately, I dropped my dang shears into the water a few minutes ago. Rip toadfish shears. Let's get back up on this reef here and see if we can pull up one more fish. We're gonna fish for about another 20 minutes. Oh, damn it. I knew there was one on there, man. They're so sneaky. There he is. There he is. There he is. Come on. It's kind of feeling like maybe another small mangrove. Come on. What are you? I think it is. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Come on, come on. Yes. Another mangrove, guys. God, that's a nice one too. A little bit nicer than that last one. There we go. That is so awesome, guys. Finding a nice mangrove snapper bite out here. A little bit late in the morning for how heavy a gear we're using too. Normally you have to size down for these guys once the sun comes up, and we're using 80-pound leader, big 7/0 circle hook on dead bait, and we are getting nice mangrove snapper. That's the 3rd one of those that I'm gonna be putting in the box. So we've got 2 red snapper, 3 mangrove snapper, and then 1 pretty nice vermilion snapper. What a great day out here. That is so sick. Let's see what else we can find here. Oh, that was a good bite. Oh, come on. Definitely mangrove. There he is. Got him. Got him. Let's see if I eat my words on that guess. I think it's going to be a mangrove, though. Maybe a smaller one if it is. Definitely feels like it. Oh, no, it's another red. Dang it. He's got a dark back. I thought it was going to be another mangrove. Come on up. All right, another cookie cutter red snapper right there. He would keep. He's probably about 16, 17 inches, but we're gonna send him on back to the depths. There he is. Oh, probably. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. Please be a mangrove. Please be a mangrove or something else cool. Come on. Get him up. Get him up. What do we got? That's a red. Another red snapper. Definitely no shortage of you guys today. At least at this size.
Not gonna lie, I'm not excited to go.
There we go. Oh, come on. Come on. Get up here. Get up here. It's a red. You know what? I don't even need a net for that. It's a red. He's just dark on his back. I was really hoping it was a mangrove.
Yeah, you got what, 3?
Yeah, 3 mangroves. Thank you for that hook back. That's actually one of the nicer snappers that we've got in the past few minutes. Not a bad one right there. All right, let's go ahead and set it free. I wish I could keep that one, but I've got that 16 that we accidentally killed this morning. Bye-bye. All right, guys, and that's gonna do it for this video. Hey, I hope you guys had a good time coming along on this one. I appreciate you guys watching. It's always a good time getting out there, going after some red snapper in the kayak, especially when we have a good multi-species day like we did today with those mangroves and those mingos. Now, obviously, we weren't able to get onto any giants today. I wish we could have at least reeled in one really nice snapper, but it's the middle of summertime right now. It's the hottest part of the year, and this is the most difficult time of the year to get out there and reef fish because those fish are just so hot that they just do not want to eat. And there's a lot of trips that you guys will never see here on YouTube where we just go out there and sit on our butts baking in the sun and don't catch anything. So any day that we go out there and have a pretty much non-stop action type of day, even if it's all smaller fish, I'll take that any day of the week, man. That was a ton of fun. Now, at the time of filming this video, we are coming up on the close of the summer red snapper season. I do still have like 3 or 4 red snapper videos queued up for editing that will release after this one. So even though the season's probably closed by now when you guys are seeing this, there will be quite a few more snapper videos coming out within the next few weeks. And then of course the fall season will open and we'll be able to get back out there and film some more offshore fishing videos, at least for red snappers. So if you guys enjoy the offshore content, let me know down below in the comments. I know a lot of you guys do. That feedback really helps me kind of plan like what kind of videos I'm gonna film. So let me know what you guys like. If you're new to the channel and you liked what you saw today, make sure you hit the thumbs up and the subscribe button. That way you don't miss out on those future videos. So thank you all so much. I appreciate each and every one of you, and we'll see you on the next video.